So this is my car on the last run. It has its tape on the wheels, the axles, the string, the washers here, and it's all glued and in pieces. It's all good. It's all in one piece. Everything is glued, the axles, wheels, everything is glued. What I've learned from this project is a lot about friction and how, I had to have this tape on here so that the CDs wouldn't slide on the linoleum floor. I also learned about having different amounts of weights. Like in the beginning, I had a giant box of nuts here that sat in the box to help it have more momentum going down. I also learned that, it's hard you can't just measure out 3 meters of string. Like, I know that sounds silly, but you have to measure it out based on the distances, and I'm glad that I did it this way and wound it up depending on each distance, so I didn't have to change it between the 2 meter and the 3 meter, and that was really easy on me. I also learned that you can't have metal rubbing on cardboard. You have to have metal on metal for it to work properly because there's too much friction. I spent a lot of my project fixing problems with friction, and I learned a lot about friction and how it affects everything, how it affects our momentum, and how it works with everything in the daily life. And I also learned that, you have to have some weight. If it's too light, it'll just slide away. But if you have too much weight, then it'll never go anywhere. So yeah, this is my car. And it's pretty loud because of the washers, but the wheels are loose, everything. And you also I remember I was learning you had to have room. Like, the axles had to be loose, but they couldn't be so loose that they moved a ton. So that was hard to be able to do all of that. So that's why I have washers here, as you can see, that held the screws in, so that then that eliminated the friction between the cardboard and the metal. And it also made it so that there was very little room for the screw to move, so it wasn't like moving back and forth in the hole a lot. So that's my car, and I learned so much about friction I can't even imagine. I would have never guessed. So, last look at my car. It's pretty awesome. I'm pretty proud of myself. Yep, there it is.